Hey girls, I hope you're doing all right in this crazy time. I've written notes and I'm looking at them because I keep, yeah. Anyways, I've talked to a few of you and it sounds like school is really difficult right now. You guys are really struggling and it's taking up way too much of your time. And it's frustrating and your sanity is going crazy, but I want to remind you guys, you've got this. You can do it. You can do hard things. I know you do. I know each one of you. You guys can all do hard things. So anyways, I am trying to stay sane myself, and I'm struggling as to what I could do to keep myself sane and help others. I don't know if this is helping, but I do know how to talk. I can talk, you know that. So I thought I would do either a quick lesson or spiritual thought either every day, once a week. I'm not sure, trying to figure it out. Great plans, they never come to fruition. So we're gonna start small, start with this today, okay? But this morning I was watching Don't Miss This on YouTube with David Butler and Emily Bell Freeman, and they were discussing Come Follow Me this week, which is about Easter, which we heard a lot about yesterday and Saturday, and you're gonna hear so much more about this week. But what stood out to me, the thought that stood out to me was how they were discussing Christ washing Peter's feet. So often, I know I feel like Peter, when Christ was coming to Peter and Peter was like, why are you doing this? No, I got this. Often I want to say, I do it myself. That was one of Amelia's first phrases that she learned, probably because of me. So, because I don't want to accept that help. But when we deny the help of others, we miss being able to bask in their light, that they are reflecting from Christ. I loved Sister Corden's message yesterday about being that light, reflecting the light of Christ to others. And it made me think about the people I have met in my life that I want to be like when I grow up. Sister Corden is one of them. I met her at some training that we had, and well, at least one of you was there. But she came up to me before the meeting started. She was just mingling with everybody, and I was sitting in a pew, and she came up to me and she clasped my hand in hers, and she looked at me and she was like, how are you? Where are you from? And you know, was asking questions and was very genuine about her love and concern for me, and how to help me. And that spirit that she had, I just remember thinking, oh, I want to be her when I grow up. I want to be just like her. Reading about Sister Hinckley, I want to be just like her. I want to have that much spunk. I want to have that view on things. There's a bed and breakfast that we love to go to. Unfortunately, it's closed this last year, but it was run by an older couple who weren't members of the church, but seemed like an older missionary couple, if that makes sense. And I'm like, oh, I want to be like them. And then also one of my memories this week, it reminded me of visiting my aunt and uncle 2 years ago. Now my mom is the youngest of her family. She was an oops baby, and so her oldest sister is about 20 years older than her. And so she's more like a grandmother to me, but she was just so loving on me. And just loved on us. And I want to be like that. All of these people have the light of Christ in them. They are doing what they feel is right, and trying their hardest to be like Christ and to have that light of Christ in their lives. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but President Nelson seems to think you guys are pretty awesome. Sister Corden thought it. The general authorities all across the board all seem to think you're pretty awesome. I agree with them. I don't just kind of agree. I agree with them. You guys are pretty awesome. Even when you sing Baby Shark for the 1000th time, I still think you're awesome and I still love you. But they have this great trust in you, and it's rightfully there because you guys have the light of Christ. President Nelson talked about how y'all have front row seats to this build up for the second coming. That means there's going to be a lot of drama, a lot of trials that are going to come. But it means there's also going to be tons of blessings and miracles that are going to come as well. That's pretty awesome. You guys get to participate in that. You guys get to see that. But you have to, you want to keep yourself safe. You want to keep your family safe. You want people to want to get to know you because you have the light of Christ. There are people out there that might be lost or trying to find their way, or who, you know, don't want to find their way. But I can tell you that people will find peace through you. I've had that experience once, maybe more, I don't know, but the one that stands out in my mind was a good friend of mine who, her fiance had passed away in a motorcycle accident, and life was kind of in turmoil. They had been sharing a home, and he didn't leave a will, and things were just crazy, not to mention just that grief of losing somebody. And I remember her saying once that she wanted me there. She wanted to hug me and touch me because she felt peace because of me. But it wasn't me. It was my knowledge of the gospel, of what happens after we die. It was the light of Christ. It was that peace that she felt. That's what people are going to need in these trying times. They're going to need you. They're going to need that peace, that love that you can emulate. You can be like Christ. Now with Easter this week, that's what the focus is the light of Christ, the love of Christ. I think in Don't Miss This, they said hope, peace, love, Christ. And I love those. You know, obviously Christ comes first, but people need that hope, that love, that peace, that light. We need Christ in our lives. We need him for that help. You know, they go listen to the talks again. They say much better than I do. But I want you guys to feel that love, especially this week. You know, as we build up to Easter, I want you guys to study about Easter, study Christ's life, study his resurrection, the atonement, because all of it accumulates into his love for us. I want you girls to feel that love. It is so important. You feel that love, everything else will fall into place. If you know you are loved by your Heavenly Father, things will get a little bit easier. Things are still going to be hard, but at least you have that knowledge. And then you'll have this desire to do what's right so that you will be blessed and you will be safe. I mean, isn't it better to be safe than sorry? You know, read your scriptures every day. They might not make your day hugely different or make it better or anything, but you know, it could still make that difference. It could still help just a little bit. We'll be blessed as long as we're trying. We don't have to be perfect. Just try. Now, you know, my favorite Sunday is usually the Sunday after conference where we get to have Young Women's and we get to discuss what we just learned. I'm really sad that we are missing that this week. So I want to hear from you girls. What did you learn through conference? What did you learn? Come follow me. What have you learned about Easter? I want to hear either in a video or a long comment. Can't be one sentence. It needs to be more than that. Make it like 4 sentences, okay? I want to hear what you've learned, what stood out to you, what made you feel the Spirit. You guys do all that. Like I said, it needs to be a long comment. Can't be, oh, I love that there's a temple in Dubai. It's awesome, but I want to hear how it made you feel. I want to hear how you felt the Spirit or what you've learned this week, how the gospel has touched your hearts. So everybody does that. I'll make a video of me singing Baby Shark. But all of you have to do it. And it's to be sent in this week. Got it? I love you. I miss you like crazy. I can't wait till the restrictions are lifted. We can meet together. I can hug you. I can tell you how much I love you in person. I can hopefully help you feel that. And we'll party and we'll have pizza and popcorn and soda, whatever you guys want within reason. we will have a party because I miss you. And we will have made it through. So anyways, I love you and I will hear from you soon.